Gracias a la misericordia. Bonsoir to all of my mystics. Hope everyone is doing well. So, if you're enjoying the channel, the videos, and would like to donate to us having tons more lives and you're gaining, you can go ahead and donate at Cash App like many other people already have. Cash symbol Hector Salva or at via PayPal to help at mysticalwork.com. So today's video is going to be about death. Okay? And I know that this is not a popular subject. So, but one of my godchildren has been asking me and has donated and so on, and I'm gonna get involved in this video with you. So, if you like the channel and you like the video, don't like the video, click thumbs up and click subscribe. All right, so death. Death. Death is always with you. Really, death is really, really close to you. And it's really a thin thread, a very thin thread that is life. And people don't realize very rarely how close death is. You know, I forget, I believe, I can't really recall right this moment, but there's a mythology in which someone's life is spun, right, by the fates, and it's just a little thin thread. And that little thin thread is not that difficult to cut or snap. And all this, got some ice there. All this running that you've been doing in your life, right? This constant running, this getting drunk, getting drunk with things of the world, with obsessions about who you'll be and what status will you have and how many people will love you or hate you. And all of this is all about the core problem about you running away from death. As if somehow you're not going to meet face to face with death, right? No one likes to face this fact. For this very reason, many beliefs of afterlife have been given to you. And so, because those have been given to you as beliefs, it doesn't allow you to be able to get to know the truth about the afterlife via your own experience, right? Because man is uncomfortable in thinking that he will be erased. In fact, it's the fear of death that also makes some people obsessed with the past lives. All these things that you think that matter, all these worries, all these fears, all these things that you're hurrying and running to achieve become canceled out, wiped away at death. Very few things in existence still stand that man has created that are thousands of years old. We have some of them that have been built by man, right? Some beautiful buildings and such. But most of what man has wasted his life running after has become dust, just like the man who ran after it is dust. And more millions and billions and trillions of people have died than you will ever come to know. Each one of them thought that their problems and their life and achieving certain goals was so serious. Each one of them obsessed and worried. And yet, most of them, 99.999% of them, are completely forgotten. You don't know them. And none of what they achieved or didn't achieve made much of any difference. In fact, there are few who have made achievements that have made difference. And because of that, in many ways, their names stay, right? Who they are stay. But they are few, right? And for many of them, it might have been only a single achievement here or there. And there were many people who achieved great things that have been totally forgotten. You sit on the toilet every day, but you don't know who invented it. You use the refrigerator every day, you don't know who invented it. You don't know who came up with the table or the pen or the pencil. All right? So death is the great ground zero. It's the great reset. And because of this, it creates incredible amounts of fear and worry. Because if you were to face it, you would have to also face that much of what you consider important, much of what you're running after, many of the things you're worried about are not to be worried about, are unimportant, and that you've wasted much of your life. You've wasted much of your life. And to admit that takes incredible amounts of strength. Incredible. Weak people can't admit that. And that's common. That is what is common. It takes an incredible amount of strength to admit that you've wasted much of your life. And as you're moving in through time, you're reaching closer and closer to your death. I speak with people on a daily basis, right? I can be sometimes on the phone anywhere between 8 to 10 hours. And much of what is worried about is quite inconsequential. It matters not. And yet, what matters most, the eternal part of you, your eternal soul, is the thing that I get asked about the least, is the thing that people worry about the least. Many people may be running after love, and love is a beautiful thing. But many people run after love, let's say. And you might find John and you might love John. But just because you love John or John loves you, right, doesn't mean that when death comes, John will be there with you in heaven. Or that Mary will be there with John in heaven. John may end up in heaven and you may end up in hell. Narrow is the gate, and one must pass it alone. And so many are the things, status, power, money. Many are the things that you concern yourself with, all to run away from facing this ultimate fact. Nothing can deny it. Nothing can lay it at rest. No religion can deny death. Nothing can deny death, right? But like the mystics before me have said, and I will say to you again, there is a way to attain eternal life, but you can't attain it running from death. You won't be able to get there. In fact, something has to die in order for you to reach. Something has to die in order for you to be transformed. So, death as a mystic, right, is something that we become very in tune with. And we have special secret methods and techniques in our work to develop that power and to create the transformation from a short little life to the abundance of eternal life. Nothing that you can achieve in the world around you can you hold on to in death. But if you can achieve your soul, if you can achieve your soul, that can go with you. That it can go with you. That will go with you. So I hope that this video has provided some clarity and benefit to you. As always, keep the faith and many blessings. If you like, check me out on Facebook or Instagram at Hungan Hector. You can donate to us Cash App, cash symbol, $ Hector Salva, or at PayPal, via PayPal, help@mysticalwork.com. Many blessings.